All right, you've got to become a master at ad copy. Want to know why you aren't selling more on social? She's signed up 2,500 people in 40 countries. She's stating her authority and power and skill, name and email. It's fun, it's free, and can change your life. So that's what she's hitting on. In the 3 days of this, you'll master how to share your story, your business, and attract others to become a hunted and not the hunter. This is a constant theme here, uh, currently speaking. You write a business story in the formula to share social without selling, knowing friends or family, no more feeling like a spammer. Uh, Proven tools to overcome fears and limiting beliefs and sharing your social story on social. Grab the video. Now how to's now. So this is her ad copy. It's Jackie Ulmer. So this is how she does it, and she's been doing it successfully for years. All right, so let's put something into this. You've always got to put work into yourself and with others, with yourself, and with your team to grow. And your story is so important. There's always emotional drama, there's always head drama, there's always head trash and stuff that you need to get over. And a lot of these are limiting beliefs. And she's got a worksheet to work on, and I'm not going to go over those specific questions, but you should be asking yourself what feelings, what emotions, what mental thoughts and actions, words or actions, uh, limit your belief because they're all connected. You can't say, well, I'm fully engaged in my business and you're not doing anything. The reason you're not doing something to move your business forward is because of some basic underlying limiting belief, like I'm not good enough, or it doesn't matter what I do, no one listens to me, blah blah blah. There's a ton of negative stuff you could say, uh, but you need to turn that around and say, my story matters. What I do, what I'm doing matters, and what I believe and think and act on matters. You know, mentors uh, are leaders, and they go through stuff that they've got to break through to become that leader, to become that mentor. And that actually is the promotional part of this. When you really understand what you did and where you went on that journey and how you broke through some of these limiting and uh, I like her idea of this trash talk, this trash emotion, uh, is really a limiting beliefs series and thought processes that need to be stopped. Uh, we're responsible for what we think and feel, and we need to own up to it. And so, how do we do that? We have to be aware of what we are thinking and feeling and how it affects our uh, our actions and our drives and our desire. If what we're saying and feeling and thinking is stopping us, then we need to stop and say, not going there. We need to investigate it and say, okay, um, I can say things better, I can do things better, and I can achieve things better. If you go through and you look at your childhood or you look at past experiences, you need to ask yourself, what limited my actions? What limited my beliefs? And you need to take responsibility for that and say, well, it was this thinking, it was this speaking, it was this fear. Because usually these fears and these beliefs are what stop us. Uh, it's not something external always. Uh, there are physical dangers and there are physical things that we should be aware of. I'm not saying that. But most often, it's internal things that stop us, limiting beliefs, things we say, fears we have. And we need to understand that we create them and we build on them and we uh, hold on to them. And the challenge for us is to, even though we have these fears, to face them, to work with them, to shrink them, and to replace them with faithful thoughts, actions, and words. Uh, you know, I am blank. Are you a leader? Are you a mentor? Are you responsible for your income and your life and your actions? Just saying I am responsible for my life is powerful. But how do you put it in an emotional way that really moves you? Um, I am responsible for creating a great life and a powerful, wealthy income. We can say that in specific terms. I'm excited about helping others build uh, their marketing and messaging so they can have a great life and income in doing what they love and making money at it. It's not just doing what they love, but making money at what they're doing and changing and touching people's lives in a way that makes their life meaningful, worthwhile, positive, powerful, and beneficial to their group, their tribe, their connections that they've created with these people. You know, it's like dating. I always go back to dating or relationships. How do you know you want to be with that woman or that man? Is it just because they're good looking or they're attractive? What attracts you to them? Uh, you know, why are you attracted to them? We got to think about this. Why are we attracted to someone? Is it what they say? Is it what they do? Is it what emanates from them or comes out of them? These are these emotions, these thoughts. They're more than words. They're more than thoughts. They're more than desires and drives. They're part of our nature. And that nature, that gift, that character is really what we're building on. And as we build on that character, that nature, those things come out in what we say, what we do, what we speak, what we become, how we help and interact with people. So I went away and I went to college, and there was this gal that I was going to marry. But when we went to her home, she was an only daughter, and they were inactive in their faith. They were not impressed with me at all. And so the proverbial crap hit the fan. We didn't hardly talk with one another, and we broke up. She went her way. She finished her college. I went to another school. But here's the tragedy of the situation. That was not only not resolved, but she got involved with an individual who was a creep. And the creep killed her, put her body in a trunk of a car and drove it off into the Missouri. And so we have to have discernment and judgment on who we're getting involved with and why. It goes beyond our own wisdom and understanding. We have to be aware of these higher thoughts and emotions as well, because getting into a tragic situation like that can be deadly. Deadly. Now, eventually, I did go 600 miles south, and I did find a great gal and a great family. But you see, sometimes we have to go and do what we don't want to do to get what we need and what we want and what's beneficial. Sometimes it's not close, and sometimes it is. But it's our way of thinking that either limits us, and I know so many people in this area were not willing to go somewhere else to find the right gal, the right family, the right situation to get connected with. And they became inactive in their church attendance. And they married outside of the faith. And it's been tragic because they've stayed out. Now some have come back in, but very few have. And they were active and and returned missionaries and so forth, and they didn't do it. So it's sad and it's tragic, but fears and limitations, they can destroy us. Not only for getting the most out of our life, but they can destroy relationships, marriages. They can destroy business and dreams and goals. And they have. Now, that was just one story. But they affect how we think about our future and what we think about what we're currently doing. Are we saving and building an income and money and retirement and other things? And what are we going to do with that retirement? So many people retire and then they don't have enough money to do anything. And they live in a financial prison that they can't seem to get out of. And those bars are as solid as steel and as cold and as heartless as any steel can be. And yet they're free to move around and do things, but they're limited financially. So limiting beliefs have real consequences. So we're going to end it here. But looking at your limiting beliefs is not only important, but it's essential to your understanding and your freedom. It's Roger Martin here for Lockwood. Good day. God bless us to look at our limiting beliefs and go beyond them. Good day. God bless.